Good morning and welcome to my kitchen. I don't know about you, but I've got a fridge full of leftovers. So today's episode is all about creating a delicious chorizo hash using up those leftovers. You're going to love this one. Good morning and welcome to my kitchen. This is a bit of a quick fire episode. What I thought I'd do is show you how to use up some leftover roast potatoes. We've got some really small little ones here. They were delicious yesterday, but they need a new life, okay? So, quick hack. I've got red onion. I've got a pan I'm going to get it on nice and hot. So let's get our red onion chopped. I'm using a red onion because I've got a red onion, all right? And this is just a really quick comfort food. You could even have this on Boxing Day. Use up some leftovers, all right? So just chop your red onion. Nice and fine. Then I've got a red chili. Okay, get rid of the top, get rid of that. I'm going to cut that down. Just remove the membrane, take that out because it's just pure heat. We want flavour, not just heat, all right? So we'll chop that. We'll do all the chopping and then we'll move on to the hob and we'll do all the cooking. All right? So, chili, chorizo. Everyone has one in the fridge these days. It's become a staple in the UK. And it's just great for adding a ton of flavour and stuff. Carlos is working the camera today, so we'll make this for him. All right? So, half a stick. This is the cured chorizo. It's not the cooking one, all right? So you can eat it as is, but what we're going to do is it's got so much flavour in it, I want to extract that flavour into the dish. Potato and chorizo go incredibly well together. So what we need to do is just dice that chorizo, all right? Into sort of, half centimetre slices. So we've got that. We've got our cooked potatoes, we've got our chili, and we've got our red onion. And then I've got a few little bits. Let's turn the hob right up now and let's get cooking. In with the chorizo first, okay? Let's get that in there. Cut side down. We want to melt out that lovely fat, okay? We'll add a little bit of oil. Not a lot, because you're going to get some natural fats coming out of there. So we'll just add like a tablespoon in there. Let's take our potatoes that look pretty sad, if I'm honest. But once we put them in, break them up a little bit as well. Don't be afraid to just kind of get some fluffy potato bits. It'll absorb all the chorizo flavour really quickly. What are you thinking about this, Carlos? You think this is going to be a good one for you? Yeah, I thought it might be. I'm going to add a little bit of butter as well. Like literally 10 grams. I don't need to add much. I'm going to put it there, then I'm going to lift it out, and then I'm going to put it there, and put a bit in there. Let's get a spoon. Don't be tempted to stir it too much, because what we want is contact with the pan and the oils and the fats so that we get loads of good flavour. The more you stir it, the more you'll end up with just this generic mass. But you want crispy bits, you want fluffy bits, you want meaty bits, all those things going on. Right, in with our fresh red chili. I'm not going to add the onions yet because there's moisture in those onions. And the minute I add those in at the beginning, we're going to get loads of moisture and it's not going to crisp up. I want those to have a little bit of crunch and a little bit of bite so that it cuts through the richness of what's going on in here. So again, not too much stirring, just shuffle it round the pan a little bit. Don't stir it, just give it little nudges. This cast aluminium pan's 4.5 litres shallow, absolutely perfect for this job. They're made from cast aluminium, so they get super hot, super quick, and they are really good. So if you haven't already got one of these, go to cookserveandenjoy.com and get yourself the 4.5 litre shallow, because it's Pete's favourite. Right. So put the lid on there for just like a minute, just to trap all the heat in. But I didn't want it to be on there too long, because if you trap the heat in, you trap the moisture. And what we're trying to get is crispy bits. We want crispy, fluffy, deliciousness all in that pan. So let me just sort of stir it a little bit now. And now we're starting to get some lovely crispy bits. Okay, so now we can stir it a bit. Does it smell like home, Carlos?
It does.
Good. Right, now we've got a fluffy crispiness. I'm going to go in with my red onion. And we're going to make a space in the middle of the pan. And we're going to cook these onions in the center. This is probably where it's not quite as authentic, eh, Carlos?
No, but it's really similar than a Spanish dish.
Right.
It's called huevos rotos.
Go on.
Huevos rotos.
Huevos
Rotos.
rotos.
Which is like a broken egg.
Okay. Well, we're going in with eggs in a minute. I just want to get those onions cooking a little bit. And I almost want them to be kind of like acidic. All right? It's lunchtime. Food is cooking. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of red wine vinegar. You could add sherry vinegar. You can add white vinegar. I wouldn't add balsamic or malt vinegar because they're just not quite there. So a little bit of red wine in the center on the onions, all right? So now we're trying to get that sort of balance of richness from the chorizo and then that acidity from the onions. I'm not trying to fry them. I'm just trying to sort of semi-pickle them, cook them a little bit. And now we've got this lovely mix. And we've got tang. And we've got a bit of crunch. And we've got a bit of rawness. What I want to do now, move them all to one side. And this is the beauty of the 4.5 litre shallow. I can move all that to one side. That can keep warm lovely. Let's add a little touch of oil. Not a lot, because they're so non-stick, this pan. And there's a little bit of fat in there anyway. And then we just fry our eggs. That. Okay? This is proper one-pan cooking. You don't want to make much washing up. And you could even eat it out of the pan if you felt like you wanted to. Carlos is nodding, you know? We've all done it. Come on. Right, let's get a fish slice out. We're going to then just grab a little bit of black pepper on the eggs. Nice. Lid on for like 30 seconds. That will trap the heat in. The eggs will cook just enough. I'm a runny egg man. I think it needs runny egg with this because you've got the acidity of the onions and that little bit of vinegar that we put in there. If you've got some coriander, whack that in. Some spring onions if you wanted to. You know, it's up to you. It's a great fridge shelf clearer, this one. I love the sound of a fried egg. I don't even really like fried eggs, to be honest. But I love the sound of it. It takes me back to being on breakfast shift as a junior chef. Right. Lovely. Right, let's take some of the hash out. Pop that in the middle. This is our little homage to your homeland, Carlos, this. What do you think? Was it going well till I added the onions?
Yeah, and the vinegar.
Why would you not add it? Right. There we go. Let's pop one egg on there. Let's grab the other one. And there you go. That is a super simple one pan leftovers, a chorizo hash with fried egg.